Have you ever wondered why we feel tired even after doing nothing? Why we wake up heavy, drag ourselves through the day, and collapse at night, even though our bodies aren't overworked, but our hearts feel like they're carrying mountains? Why does life feel more draining today than it did for the generations before us? Why do small conversations drain us? Why does one argument exhaust us? Why does overthinking feel like running a marathon inside the mind? There is a new kind of tiredness that no one prepared us for. Not mental exhaustion, not mental fatigue. Something deeper, something more ancient. And today, we explore it together. We are living through something no previous generation faced. Energetic exhaustion. A kind of inner emptiness that sleep cannot fix, vacations cannot heal, and motivation cannot solve. We try everything, and nothing fills that hollow space inside. Because our tiredness is not coming from our muscles, it is coming from our life force. Our prana is leaking, our tejas is burning out, our ojas is drying up. And when these three fall, we fall. Prana is not breath. Breath is only its doorway. Prana is the energy behind the breath, the invisible current behind every thought, every emotion, every heartbeat. When prana is high, life feels lighter. We feel hopeful. We feel alive. When prana is low, even small tasks feel overwhelming. We are not tired from doing too much. We are tired because prana is leaking faster than it is being replenished. Where does it leak? 1. Overthinking. Every thought consumes prana. 2. Emotional responsibility. Carrying others' moods. 3. Screen addiction. Continuous attention switching. 4. Unresolved grief. The deepest drain. 5. Living against our nature in work, relationships, expectations. Even when we are still, our prana drains. Like a phone losing battery, with too many apps running in the background. Life is not draining us, our prana usage is. Then comes Tejas. Tejas is our inner fire. The fire of digestion, clarity, purpose, transformation. But in modern life, our Tejas is burning constantly at maximum intensity. Notifications, deadlines, scrolling, reels, news, comparison, information overload. All of it creates inner heat. Not physical heat, mental heat. Too much Tejas turns into irritation, impatience, anxiety, restlessness, insomnia, and burnout. Tejas is like fire. Controlled, it cooks. Uncontrolled, it burns. Today, our inner house is burning. Krishna says, the unmastered mind becomes its own enemy. In Gita verse 6.6. When Tejas becomes excessive, it burns our prana and evaporates our ojas, leaving us restless, agitated, and emotionally raw. Then comes Ojas. Ojas is our emotional immunity. It is the most precious one. It is not stamina, not strength, not metabolism. Ojas is emotional immunity. It gives us calmness under pressure, patience in chaos, resilience in heartbreak, softness in relationships, warmth in communication, clarity in confusion. When Ojas is high, we become emotionally stable. When Ojas is low, everything hurts. A message hurts, a tone hurts, a delay hurts, a memory hurts, uncertainty hurts. We are not too sensitive, we are not weak. Our Ojas is depleted. and Ojas melts fastest when we give without receiving. When we understand everyone, but no one understands us. When we support everyone, but no one supports us. When we hold space for others, but no one holds space for us. Ojas dries when the heart is overused but undernourished. Before we continue, we want to share something meaningful. Many of you tell us how you feel overwhelmed, your mind feels loud, sleep doesn't come easily, focus is slipping, and calming down feels impossible. This is exactly why we created Manoshanti, meditative mantras. It's a peaceful space for moments when words are not enough, when the mind needs sound, vibration, and stillness to rebuild prana. At Manoshanti, we share calming mantra loops, 108-time chants, and soft meditative soundscapes that help cool Tejas and replenish Ojas. Whenever life feels overwhelming, you can come to Manoshanti. The link is in the description. Now, let's return to our journey. Now, look at our lives. Our prana is leaking through constant overthinking. Our Tejas is burning through overstimulation. Our Ojas is drying through emotional over-responsibility. This imbalance creates a human being who feels tired, irritated, empty, anxious, unmotivated, emotionally fragile. We are living in bodies with no energy, minds with too much energy, and hearts with almost no shield left. This is not our fault. This is our environment. But it is reversible. Krishna never tells Arjun, calm down, stop worrying, don't overthink. No. He says, raise yourselves, by yourselves. In Gita verse 6.5. In other words, do not reduce life's challenges. Increase your inner capacity so challenges cannot overpower you. That capacity comes from a balanced prana, tejas, and ojas. So, how do we restore our energy system? First, we rebuild prana, our battery. We restore prana by slow, deep breathing, sunlight, time in nature, monotasking, eating on time, reducing decision overload, fewer screen switches, resting without guilt. Every act of simplification builds prana. Second, cool down Tejas, our inner fire. We cool Tejas by reducing caffeine, reducing multitasking, avoiding doom scrolling, sleeping earlier, giving our mind silence, avoiding overstimulation, slowing down our pace. Our fire must serve us, not burn us. Third, replenish Ojas, our emotional shield. We rebuild Ojas through warm, nourishing meals, long, loving hugs, emotional safety, honest conversations, devotion, gratitude, meaningful rest, feeling understood, supported, and loved. Ojas grows when we stop trying to be strong all the time and we allow ourselves to be human. We feel exhausted not because our lives are too hard, but because our energy is out of balance. Our prana has been draining into worry. Our tejas has been burning through overstimulation. Our ojas has melted under emotional pressure. But this can change. We are not weak, we are not broken, we are simply tired at the soul level. And now we understand why and how to rise again. Krishna's message is simple. Strengthen the inner self and the world becomes light to carry. If today's video helped you understand your inner exhaustion with more clarity, more compassion, and more self-love, then we invite you to stay connected. Pause with Dharma is our shared space to breathe, to heal, to reflect, and to walk this journey together with ancient wisdom by our side. Thank you.